Back to the final segment of ILFL Soccer Nights. Just to recap, on the last segment we did the Vets League Cup draw, and obviously the fixtures will go on the website by tomorrow evening. Just to recap, the group games are 20 minutes each, and the top two will actually qualify for the quarterfinal, which will be played the following week. It's a league format, so obviously the top two with the most points qualify. Win gives you 3 points, a draw gives you 1 point, and we'll look at, obviously, if necessary, goal differences, goal conceded, etc. All the information will be sent out on an email tomorrow, so you will know exactly what's required, what the rules are, what to follow. Nanu, is there anything else to add to that?
Not really. I made a slight error on the previous segment. I said that if the game ends with a draw, then it goes to a penalty shootout.
But it's a league format, so
it's a league format. Okay. I think the only time you would ever go to a penalty shootout is if the
two teams are
joint in the second place with the same points, same goal differences. So
yeah, only then. But obviously we'll send an email to the teams to explain how it works.
There will be an email sent out tomorrow morning.
If I could just show you the slide on the screen, just to clarify how the quarterfinals will work. Obviously the Group A winners play runners-up of Group B. Winners of Group C will play runners-up Group D. Winners of Group B will play runners-up Group A. Winners of Group D will play runners of Group C, and also the semi-finals been already in place. So you can see the first two fixtures will play the semi-final, and the second two fixtures will play the second semi-final. So the layout for the quarter-final and semi-final has already been set. And again, if I can remind the teams, email will be sent out, so you will know exactly what the procedure is going to be on the day itself. But if you do have any questions, or if you're not sure anything, please do see one of the ILFL members or Rashid Ali members on the day of event, which is this coming Thursday from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. But as I said to you, by tomorrow the fixtures will be on the website, so have a look at the website for further details. If I can get Jamal Bhai back in the conversation again. Obviously you're the new chairman of Rashid Ali. Is there any other projects or anything that you want to share with our viewers and other teams on the veteran scene?
Yes, thank you for coming to that. Yeah, we have a project which we was running last year. The project's coming up next month, which is 7th of not next month, sorry, May. 7th of May, Masters, our first tournament. Then there will be after that on 30th of July, the
So just to recap on the Masters tournaments, are you still looking for teams, or is it invitation only?
Invitation only. Invitation only, but we, going to look into the team who participated last year as well.
Okay, so priority will be given to the teams participating.
Yeah.
So if there's teams out there, should they be contacting yourself if they want to participate in that tournament?
Yeah, they can contact to myself or the Secretary General regarding entering the team.
For the Masters?
Yeah, for the Masters, which is we are urging all the team to be,
where is it taking place? Is it at Mabley Green?
Mabley Green.
Mabley Green, okay.
It's 80-side.
80-side, okay.
80-side, you can register up to 16 players.
It's a one-day tournament.
It's like the same format as last year.
Who won it last year? Because if I remember, was it...
it's a new team, Golden Moon.
Golden Moon is Rahul's team.
Rahul's team.
Oh, yes, that's right. They were the underdogs somehow. So it goes to show that anyone
they
can
just came in last year.
Huh?
They just participated last year. They just entered last year. So,
I
they
remember
won it. And
seeing it on Facebook. Yeah.
It was a surprise to everybody.
So it goes to show, if you're interested, you've got the passion, you've got the drive, participate, you never know. Jonathan, if you'd like to add anything else?
Yeah, what I'd like to add to this is that this Masters tournament was originally formed by us some 8-9 years ago, that for the teams that been there for long times, like Bangladesh youth from the BYM, you know them, YMO, Stepney, Shadwell, Mohammedan, Newark, Beaumont, and we wanted the players to play in there who have played in their peak time. Yeah. So we wanted them to continue playing for their home team. Because playing for that home team is you have extra passion for that,
That's good, yeah.
So unfortunately, the rule was relaxed a few years ago. Not last year, the year before. But we are trying to bring it back again because most of the teams are requesting.
So you're trying to basically say, stick to your loyalty. So
yeah, stick to your loyalty.
Rather
otherwise, people are changing teams every year and all that, and someone's on the bench and he's upset, he's going to another team and all that. No, this is not how a team works. If there's a football team, if you go into any football team,
you should stick by them.
Yeah, stick by them.
I think that's the ethos you're trying to
loyalty should be there. We believe in loyalty. And
it'd be a good ethos, I think a good idea if we can do that, because nowadays we see teams and players, if they fall out with the manager or if they're not happy, they just go, because there's so many options.
Yeah.
And what you're trying to bring back is stick to your, have the loyalty, stick to the team, which is a very refreshing idea. Okay, so again, there you have it. You know, there's a Masters tournament on the
7th of May.
7th of May. If you're interested, if you're a Vets team, as shown last year, anyone can win. It's a matter of participating. Get in touch with the Chennai team. It's a one-day tournament. It's a Masters tournament. It's excellent for the Vets to come and enjoy. It's on a Sunday?
Sunday.
It's on a Sunday, okay? So if you need to, please get in touch with them. If we can come back to ILFL business here, we've got a final, Nadu, this coming Sunday. It's at Mylan Stadium at 2 p.m. Our ILFL League Cup final. If I can just show one of the posters on screen, it's between, obviously, Beaumont and Bromley. There you can see on the screen. If we could just quickly discuss the final itself, and it's a big final, two massive teams.
It is.
Who's going to win it?
Well, that's really how long is a piece of string? Beaumont versus Bromley. It's a tough call, honestly, because these two teams full of history, rich history. They're both excellent in cup competition. I can't say the same for them in the league competitions, but in the cup competition they flourish for some reason, and they always seem to improve in the later part of the season. So it's no wonder these two teams have gone into the final. But in terms of who's going to win, it is really, really tough, because they're a really strong team. They've got excellent players, they've got excellent management structure. These teams have it all, and I don't know what to say.
I'll go to the expert. Ajmal, you're a manager, having played against both these teams in the winter, home and away. Who would you obviously put your money on, or would you think has the upper hand? Because it's looking 50-50 at the moment of time.
Well, we played Bowman first hand on Sunday, and they're a great team. Arif has got a great setup there. And he's actually, I had a conversation with him, and he's actually got a pool of players more to come in as well. So he's got a very, very strong team. Bromley, as Nanu said, well organised, rich history. If I was to actually call it, I would just slightly shade Bowman. When they were playing against us, and it's not because you're here, when we were actually playing them on Sunday, they had a character, and one thing that really impressed me is the weather was horrendous on Sunday. You kicked the ball and it wasn't going to the pitch, it was going to the trees, and that's. But one thing that Beaumont really did, and that surprised me, is when they were actually playing against the wind, they knew how to control the game still. And that takes a lot of skill to do. So I'll just tip Beaumont on that basis.
Gentlemen, obviously you've been around football scene for a number of years. You know both these teams. A League Cup final, who would you predict, or who would your choice be for the winning side?
Between Bromley and Beaumont.
Bromley, our open league.
This is an unpredictable one, to be honest. I mean, both teams are very strong, and they have very rich history on. And with finals, they have very good history as well. So slightly, I would say Beaumont, because of the squad they have, the ones I've seen so far. To be honest, I haven't seen Bromley play lately. So
Hamid has done a fantastic job for Bromley, and he's got a lot of new players, and they're looking strong. So I think both teams are looking strong. So it's just a matter of on the day who performs. On the day,
I think who turns up on the day.
It's on the day whoever drive, who wants it a bit more, who gives it a bit more on the day itself. It will be deciding.
Well, I just hope the best team wins on the day.
There you have it. As Jonathan said, may the best team win. This coming Sunday at Mylan Stadium, 2 p.m. The ILFL League Cup final will be decided. I've got some extra news for you. Next week, we've got our David back on a hot seat. So hopefully you guys haven't missed him for long. He's come back. Next we've got the show. We've got a special show. We're expecting a very special guest. We've got the Mayor's Cup, a draw to be done on the show live. And we've got some special guests. Nanu, if you want to just tell a bit more about who we're expecting. I know the mayor himself is coming.
He is coming.
And also the young mayor, I believe, he's also coming.
Yeah, they're coming as well. All of the organisers will be coming as well. So there will be quite a few people on the show next week. So watch the space. The draw will be taking place at the same time. So everything will be revealed, all of the rules, all of the formalities, everything that you need to know will be revealed at next week's show.
So there you have it. We have a special show next week. The Mayor's Cup information will be given. The Mayor's Cup tournament draw will be conducted. The mayor himself will be here along with the young mayor of Tower Hamlets. So it's a special show next week. So don't miss that. Watch our show next week. I've got just a couple of fixtures to remind viewers for this coming Sunday. I know we've got the League Cup final at Mylan Stadium, but we do have a Premiership game. St Catherine's versus Reach Out. is one of the Premiership games to be played, and also a Division 1 game. The Division 1 champions Redcoat will be playing AMY. That's all the fixtures we have for the time being. Any other projects that you want to just quickly tell the viewers now about the Super Cup and the Legends Cup?
Yeah. Well, we know with this, we hold this annual Unity Cup, and under the banner of Unity Cup, we have what we call the Super Cup, which is for the seniors, and the Legends Cup for the 35 and over. Both competitions are 11 aside, and it's played on grass at Hackney Marshes.
And it's a one-day tournament.
And it's a one-day tournament as well. We're expecting 16 teams to participate in each of those respective tournaments. And they will be holding different dates as well, because we appreciate that some of the veterans do play in the seniors because they're still needed. So they'll be in 2 different dates. So the invitation has gone out. We've had ample interest shown already so far. So there's a place for a few more teams to.
So if there is teams interested, the Super Cup for the Open Age on the 16th of April. And the Vet Cylinder side, the Legends Cup, is on the 30th of April.
Correct.
Again, if teams are interested, please get in touch with any members of ILFL, and they'll give you further details itself. Ajmal, also I saw the email going out for the Summer League, which is starting after Ramadan in June, I believe, yeah?
26th of June, I believe.
Again, it's an excellent idea for teams to add players and give fitnesses, etc., which you participated in the last couple of years.
Yep, it's 1 hour matches, which is really, really good. So it's not the full 90 minutes, and it's a great way of actually gaining new players, using them, utilising them, seeing how they play, so then you can actually bring them forward to the Winter League as well. It's a great atmosphere as well. You've got sort of back-to-back games as well, so if someone who wants to actually watch the games as well, it's brilliant to actually watch several games in a row.
Okay, and that's it. Don't worry, if I can come back to you again, obviously we're coming into the show. Is there anything else you'd like to add from Rashid Ali point of view, any other projects? I know you got the big tournament happening in end of July.
End of July, 30th of July. Yeah, well, to say to all the viewers, which is last year was excellent, which is last 2 years.
Just remind us who won that tournament. Your coincidence.
Usmani Nagar.
That's my place.
Yes, both
Our place, yeah.
times. I think it's about time to change.
Best luck to all the teams.
Good team may win. Well, it's 30th of July, and all the viewers to come and take part. It's a brilliant event on one day, which is Sunday. A lot of people come from all over the
country,
all over the country,
outside UK. I believe.
Yeah, so it's something different, and I'm hoping it's going to be even more
exciting
atmosphere will be there as well, and a lot of people will turn up.
Okay, there you have it. If you're interested in the Opazela Cup, that's on the 30th of July, again in Mably Green. Come and watch. It's an excellent day. It's representing your roots from back home. You can come and support, play, get in touch with your teams, and take part and participate. And that's what we're after. Right, as we come to the end of the show, obviously, as I said, next week we've got a special show where David will be back in the hot seat with the mayor and the young mayor itself. We've got the Cup games this Thursday at Mably Green between 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. So best of luck to all the teams. As a reminder, the top 2 teams qualify for the quarterfinal and semi-final for the following week. That's it. We at the end of the show. My thanks to all my guests, Jermaine, who's been a guest in the previous 2 segments. My thanks to all the people behind the green room, and thanks to the viewers. Stay healthy, stay safe, and we'll see you next week on the show.